Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's EJ Marino and today we're diving into the first preview, the first look at American Horror Story 1984. Yes, we have a title for this season. We have a theme. It seems to be slasher inspired. It seems to be 1984 inspired. Now, if you don't know that year for horror, that is a major year. Not only for horror, actually for film in general. We have some major movies that come out this year. But for me, the first two that pop into my head is Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter, which is one of the best Jason movies ever. I love it so much, but it is a landmark film in that franchise. But also, we have Nightmare on Elm Street, the Freddy Krueger magnum opus, the greatest Wes Craven movie, other than Scream, came out in 1984, and I just think this is a great place to start. Now, if you look at the trailer, which we're about to do now, you can see I might be right about my predictions about summer camp. It looks like we're at this Jason Voorhees, this Camp Crystal Lake kind of vibe. It's a very quick shot. We don't really know a lot, but we'll dive into it right now and talk about it after.
I lost myself again, but I remember you.
So this is very Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is so inspired by this type of film. If you, even the, no, Friday the 13th reboot looks a lot like this. The knife, the boots, just so slasher. This shot right here coming up is so 80s slasher movie. That shot right here, she's pressed against the door. Ooh. How can 45 seconds sell me on a season? That's how. That is the quickest trailer I've seen of American Horror Story in a while to get me hooked that fast. But that 84 slogan, which is interesting because we have the summer of 84, which just came out recently, a kind of Stephen King-esque slasher movie. We have Wonder Woman 84 coming out next year, which is all set in 1984. It seems to be we live in an Orwellian time for a lot of people, so it seems to be this is something a lot of people are inspired by, a lot of people are wanting to use. I think it's great for American Horror Story. I don't want to dive into this political Big Brother is watching kind of season, but if we can keep up with this slasher vibe, this very 80s vibe, I mean, we have Gus Kentworthy, we have Emma Roberts, we don't have Evan Peters, because if you don't know the news, Evan Peters is not returning to this season. Sad, sad, sad. I'm upset, but also the show is more than just Evan Peters and Sarah Paulson. There's amazing actors on here, so I'm really excited to see that. But I think the casting of Emma Roberts and Gus Kentworthy are so 80s slasher. They remind me of characters you would see in something like Sleepaway Camp or one of those camp counselors in a Jason movie. So I like that. I think this is a good setting, a good vibe. I need to see more before I start confirming and start doing all these conspiracy theories about the season. But so far, I like it. I'm glad it's not following the Apocalypse continuity. I'm glad it's starting its own thing in 84. Let's reboot this franchise with after Apocalypse. Let's start now. Let's use 84 as our launch pad for a whole new journey into the show. I think this could be great. I think a slasher inspired season. I think my summer camp season would be still great. Area 51. There is a lot we can do. There's a lot we could do within this one season. I'm going to dive in. Maybe I'll do a whole 1984, everything that happened and what they can use. Maybe I'll do a theory video like that. But for now, we have the first look. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. I cannot wait to talk about this with all my American Horror Story fans. It seems like our season is starting. It may not be October for Halloween, but after Sabrina, with this preview, the Addams Family trailer, we're getting some spooky stuff early. I'm so happy about that. Thank you guys for tuning into my video. Comment down below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I make videos like this every single week. Oh, I'm so happy to be talking about American Horror Story again.